Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Still Cavazos here. I'm Anthony.
I'm Casey.
And today we're watching Haunting of Hill House, episode 7.
So last time we were at the viewing, probably before the funeral. This was like the little family viewing. There was a lot of emotions, a lot of drama, a lot of stuff happened.
A lot of things got revealed.
Yeah, it was just a lot. So like Shirley, to start off with, she found out her husband had taken the money, and then she like walked in on her husband and Theo in the closet.
Yeah, I don't think that's what we're at least led to assume. I feel like because, Theo took off a little bit before the electricity went off, I feel like, Shirley's husband either stumbled upon her after she saw something like crazy, traumatic or whatever, and was kind of trying to talk her down. At least that's what I'm led to assume. Like, I just don't feel like that's the case. They haven't hinted at that to this point.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like there's not been any sign of a relationship between those two, so it just really would be out of nowhere, but I mean, I'm not sure. Who knows?
Yeah.
Also, last episode was really cool. The parallels between like the time the storm went out in the Hill House when they were younger, and now there was another storm and the lights went out. We got to see Nell.
She's just there.
Yeah, she was
there.
The nobody noticed her. Kind of like when she was young, nobody noticed her. Which I think maybe she had like that paralysis she had. Like maybe she went off in the dark and then the lights went out and she like couldn't move or talk and no one could see her or hear her. And maybe that's what happened. But I don't know. This show does a really good job of like kind of making you question, is it all in their heads or is there something more? Like, is it like mental health or, like it just does a really good job of making it like almost believable to that it could be just in their heads, but like, I don't know, it just really grounded in reality, which I like it a lot, but also there's some, kind of these aspects of horror that you would see that you're kind of like, well, I don't know if it really happened or not. And I just think that's really, really awesome that the show does really well.
Yeah, I think they're ghosts. So, like, there's no question in that for me. I feel like the connection right now with, like, the father and Luke is interesting because they both know that there was something more there. I feel like they're the only ones that aren't fully questioning it, even though I think Theo does see that too. There's something that we haven't really got the full elaboration on yet when she touches people, that she can see stuff. And she is definitely seeing some stuff that some of the other people haven't.
Yeah.
But then also some of the other people are kind of denying it too.
All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
Also, head over to our Patreon where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. So if you want to check that out, the link's down in the description below.
All right, let's go ahead and get into this episode.
So you'll stay and we'll talk, yeah? Talk about the house, talk about Olivia, talk about what happened last night. Good.
I want to know what happened.
You need to pick up 4 bouquets.
Okay, I'll go in a minute, but can we just...
You're already on your way.
We're not going to talk about the Theo incident?
If you want to lecture someone, lecture Theo.
Wonder where she gets that from.
I need
Yep.
space, but not like Cheryl.
Dad, this wall feels squishy.
What?
See?
Oh,
That's not
yeah.
good.
I feel like there's a body in the wall. They asked about a second body.
What's that smell?
That is a smell of ruin.
There's a body somewhere.
Means we got water pooling all the way down here, 3 floors down.
That's weird.
Father Mucker.
Maybe you should start saying that. Oh, I'm scared.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna get a picture of...
He shakes it.
I know. Shake it like a polo.
Stevie,
What's that noise?
It's like
Do you hear that?
Is
scratching.
it rats? I hope it's rats.
Oh, don't put your face that close to it.
Maybe rats.
Oh, what's he gonna see? There's a face.
I fucked up last night, Daddy.
Oh, what if it really was?
This doesn't have to do with Steve's money, does it?
I guess it really
I guess
was.
So, yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of what else it could still possibly be.
Don't say that. That you wish you'd had better role models. Those last few days don't count. That wasn't us.
It's like from
Behind the brick.
Master blueprints?
Master blueprints.
Was that right?
See, Steve, your dad thinks that all this water is coming from that red room upstairs.
And then we ventilate it.
something weird.
Yeah. What's he seeing?
Maybe she like did something weird.
What's this?
Oh, it's
The missus do these?
yeah. I'm sure it's... No, I'm not. I gotta ask her.
It looks
I know. What are we talking about?
Probably ain't my place, but maybe she could use a little time away from the house.
I think you might be right. It's probably not your place.
I was actually born here.
Oh.
But my mom, she'd be scattered, you might say. Clara got pregnant. Miss Hill made her keep on working, even with the baby coming. My little girl's stillborn. Grace of God, she was back to it not a month later. The nightmares she had. She hears a baby crying. I'll be damned, but I heard it too, and we stopped coming here after dark.
Oh, that's why. So is it just like a at night thing? Because haven't they seen stuff during the day too, though? Or maybe
I'm trying to
not,
remember.
actually. I don't know now that I think about it.
Did we hear dog barking during the day once? Or was it at night?
That was
too?
at night too.
Wasn't there one time? Maybe I'm mistaking it.
No,
Luke was playing with the girl.
No, he saw Abigail in the
yeah,
day.
yeah. We thought it at the same time.
Did Theo tell you what she did?
No.
Don't.
Too late.
Stay the fuck out of my business.
Is this Breaking Bad?
Didn't he have a bandage on his hand? What if he cuts his hand here? Because he says stick his hand in the fan. Oh!
Oh, no. The face.
I know, I saw that face.
Is it like the mold around the body? Behind the thing?
Oh! Jesus Christ! Damn it! I knew it was coming and it's still...
He cut it off.
Oh!
I told you to unplug the...
I didn't. I unplugged it.
Oh my gosh! Go get him! Go get some help! I don't see the cut.
Oh,
wait, no, he's got a bandage. Okay.
I was like, what the heck? And what room would this even be? Like,
I anticipate something creepy.
She did raise her.
Is he gonna see her?
Don't.
Oh my gosh.
It was Mom. It was Mom and Nellie. Hey, stop it. I saw them. No, you didn't. Look at me. You didn't because they're dead.
Is this the night?
I know, we're waiting for the night.
Liv?
What is she doing? Oh my gosh.
Liv!
Was she asleep?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I was having a horrible dream.
You think?
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't even know.
It's like a puzzle.
I don't.
It's a master blueprint, intro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I didn't know what this was. It's a footprint to our house, to our forever house.
Oh.
I could see it. Janet's up for a visit.
I see your mother every day. I do. I have since she died.
Well, that's pretty nuts.
Yeah, for me, it's a coping mechanism. And you'd be surprised, a lot of widows, they do that. They recreate loved ones in their mind. But you don't have to feel crazy because sometimes...
Big boys know the difference between what's real and imaginary.
Is that what he told him? I'm scared.
It's just not what I think you think it is.
Maybe he's gonna get into the red room. No, it's upstairs, right? Well?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's directly below it, though. He's gonna find that body, I know it. It's gotta be.
Yeah, it has to be.
It's like a really old body. Kane.
What's it holding?
Just solved one of our oldest cold cases.
Oh.
William Hill, been missing since 48. Widow had PIs looking for him for years after.
She killed him.
Yeah, it looks like he bricked himself in. The tools were in there with him.
Oh.
And man, the scratches. I guess he had second thoughts.
Hide from something.
Is it?
Haunted?
What? Haunted.
Oh.
You just found a body in it.
You know.
Spooky, at
Yeah.
least.
At least a few of my kids sure think so.
So I bet, like, when he questioned him later, he's probably like, well, I remember that body, but...
Yeah. Well, he did. Remember? He was
Yeah,
like, the
I know,
bodies,
that's like-
yeah.
But, like, that was, like, an old,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know, it just doesn't really seem like those would have correlation.
I wonder if, like,
From the
I know we said a
40s.
lot, maybe it's that night.
Is it that night yet?
Or the day of that
Watch
night, yeah.
that night be the finale and it was, like, every episode.
Shit.
What's she missing?
You okay?
Yeah, I can't find my credit card, and the caterer's got to be paid.
Did he do this? He was looking at that purse earlier.
What do you mean?
I mean, my car is gone.
Where the hell is it?
Oh.
Did Kevin take my goddamn wallet?
You saw him, but you didn't want to believe it.
That's why it was open.
Has anybody seen Luke?
He was right there.
Probably already has a needle in his arm.
We don't know
He saw
that.
something petrifying. Forever.
Oh, God. Oh, no, she's gonna kill someone.
It's Nell.
Or is it Luke? Oh, the
Mom.
They both
Yeah.
saw it.
That's not the mom you're talking to.
I wonder if he saw it too or just she saw
He
it.
had to have seen it.
Because she touched maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Don't start yelling about that.
She's probably going to blame her.
Who did this?
It was like this when we, and I can fix it.
He saw it too.
Yeah.
Twice now, you say that the house killed her.
I know what I said.
I mean, you asked if it was haunted.
The 3 hours you waited after you discovered her body, before you called us, what happened in those 3 hours, Hugh? You say your wife went out of town.
I thought she did.
Mm-hmm. To be with her sister. But we talked to Janet, and she never...
I know.
Oh.
So what did you see when you got to the red room? Nothing.
Open.
Is that where the mom was?
So I feel like next episode we have to figure out what's in that red room.
Yeah.
So this episode had some interesting elements. We saw the mom twice, but not the mom that the dad's speaking to.
Mm-hmm. Which is like his version.
His version, yeah. And like, you know, she said Lara those last few days they weren't us. Like, at least his version saying that to him. And the one we saw is very, very scary. Man, I don't know what's going on here. I'm really trying to piece it together, and I'm really having a difficult time.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting some pieces of the puzzle, but like it's just we get pieces here and there, and then like eventually it all comes together.
Yeah.
We're getting closer to the night though, kind of.
Yeah.
So we've been like thinking.
We had like, you know, that last scene right there was actually the night,
The
I'm
night.
assuming. Yeah, when he ran to the room.
Yeah.
After Shirley had told him that mom was in the kitchen. We got a little bit more hints about the Dudleys' just history with the house,
Yeah.
what it does to people, what it has done to people.
Yeah.
So I mean, I always thought it was ghosts. Like, I mean, I think it does play a little bit like what you said at the beginning of this, with a little bit of mental health and as well as you know, the supernatural element too. You know, like the dad said himself, like, you know, something about the widows, like,
It's
you
a
know,
coping
he meant
mechanism,
that was
yeah.
really interesting, and I think that's interesting that we're seeing two versions of the mom in present day, and both of them obviously I think they might be deriving from two different things. And the spooky one, now multiple people have seen him. Luke saw him at Nell's funeral, and then obviously Theo and the dad saw her there at the end in their office, in Shirley's office. So we're getting close to the end now. Only a couple more episodes left, I think 3, and we're gonna find out soon.
I know I can't believe I feel like I say this for every series, but like I feel like for this one I feel like we just started and we're already like about to be on the 8th episode, and we still have a ton of questions. Like it really does just keep getting better and better each episode, and just like I feel like the first half of the season was like, you know, a lot about the house, a lot about the kids growing up, and there was a lot more scary elements, and I'm not quite sure if we're like gonna get more, but I feel like now we're kind of dealing with like the aftermath and like, you know, how they're all dealing with it, but we still like have references back to the house, but I'm just waiting for the night.
Man, this Mrs. Hill, like, she's the one who killed, like, I'm assuming that person in the wall.
Maybe.
But I don't know. You know, the mom in the night where like she was holding the screwdriver to the neck, I feel like she has like some capability to control people because like I was trying to think about like the person who put himself in the wall. He's the one who laid those bricks. Like, did she like control him to do that? And then after he like woke to, he was like he realized he was like behind like this wall and tried to scratch his way out.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, that's the only thing I could think of because she didn't even realize what she was doing when she was sitting on him, and like it's just that's the only thing I could connect right there for those two instances. But they seem somewhat similar to me.
All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for our future episodes.
Also, head over to our Patreon where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. The link's down in the description below.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.